everyone out there. Good to see you guys, even though I can't see you. This is Relationship Coaching Live, and today we are continuing our Narcissistic Abuse series, Healing from Narcissistic Abuse, how to spot a narcissist, the techniques that they use to lure you in before they start abusing you. Okay, so today we're going to focus on the love bombing. Yes, that's a real thing. Have you ever met anyone and they're just like, they don't even know you, right? Romantically, I'm talking. You start texting and chatting, and they're just like immediately, like a couple of days after they start talking to you, they love bomb you. Like, you're the best thing. You're amazing. I think you're my soulmate. I think you're the love of my life. Has that ever happened to you? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know. Well, it did happen to me. The love bombing. Oh, yeah. Let me know again in the comments. Somebody on YouTube joined and I can see your YouTube comments. Let me know if you've ever been love bombed by a narcissist. So here I made a little meme card for you guys. Let me see right here. And here it is, the love bombing, a narc's weapon. Oh, yes, it is a big weapon that they have. Early relationships, they start giving you compliments and affection, and they just overdo it. Okay. Let me know in the comments if you ever met anybody that love bombed you. Welcome, Peace Chaidera 187 on Instagram. Thank you for joining. I'm able to see the comments on Instagram today. So if you have any comments, let me know if you've ever been love bombed by a narcissist. Well, I have been love bombed by a narcissist, and I like to share my experiences here on this live in hopes that my experience can help you, not just my knowledge of narcissistic abuse, but my experience with narcissistic abuse can help you guys. So love bombing, like we were saying before, it includes, just people, the narcissist just saying, I love you so much, like 2 days after you meet them, right? You're the love of my life. I want to marry you. This happened to me a few years ago, my last big relationship, because they do traumatize you to the point where it's very hard for people who have been abused by a narcissist to regain trust in relationships, romantic relationships. It's very, very hard. It's doable, but it's very hard. So the love bombing is a big, big red flag. Okay. Again, 2 months after I met this person, he was a narcissistic abuser. He was like, oh, you're the love of my life. I want to marry you. And of course, I was younger and I was like, well, maybe that's possible, right? Love at first sight. Why not? Or love, like quick love. And that's not to say that some couples do have that connection and they do get married, or they just like get really serious real quick. That doesn't mean that they're narcissist or one of them is a narcissist. I am talking about, this is one of the weapons that the narcissist has to do what? To gain your trust. That's what they want to do. They want to gain your trust. So once they have your trust, they can abuse you. So the goal is to control and abuse you later. And the way that they gain the trust, they do emotional manipulation. And again, love bombing is one of the methods that they use to emotionally manipulate you to the point where they gain your trust, and then you're kind of caught in a cycle. This is personal experience, right? And I'm sharing with you. You're caught in a cycle of, oh my gosh, they love me, and then they abuse you. They do something abusive. So you're like, oh, maybe they're having a bad day. And that happens again. It's kind of like, I call it the roller coaster of abuse, right? They love bomb you first. Everything is perfect. You move in with them, or start a committed relationship with them. And that's when they start changing. It's like a switch from being loving and love bombing you, and you're the love of their life, and they can't live without you. And how long has it been? Like, why couldn't I find you earlier? And where have you been? and all this bullshit that they tell you, okay, it's bullshit. When it comes to a narcissist, I'm not saying everybody that says that is bullshit. It's just when it comes to a narcissist. So again, love bombing is their biggest weapon. That's what got me hooked into that relationship. It was the love bombing because I was so flattered and I was so like, they literally sweep you off your feet. And once you start flying, it's hard to get grounded. That's the image that I'm getting now. It just came to me. So they sweep you off your feet and you can't be grounded, meaning you can't be grounded in reality where you're like, wait a minute, they're always like saying nice things and then they switch and they just say horrible things or they yell at me or and I've been saying maybe they're mad, but this is a pattern. This is not like they're mad one time or how many times? 10 times that happens? For me, I didn't know what narcissistic abuse was even though one of my parents, my mom specifically, had mental illness, I believe. She was never diagnosed, but I do believe I talked to several therapists, and that put her in the spectrum. But besides that, she used to do that too. She used to go, "Oh, I love you, I love you," and then she would just get mad at me for the stupidest thing and hit me. And then I would cry, and then she'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." Like they keep you on that emotional roller coaster, which is insane, you guys. It is so insane. It is damaging to your brain too. It does change your brain chemistry. So my mom did that. So when I met this guy and he was doing that, I equated that to, oh, he really loves me. Like my mom loves me. He loves me like a parent almost. So it was really a wake up call for me. Like, oh, wow, okay. This guy got mad 10 times. It's not that he gets mad because of whatever reason, excuse I'm giving him, I'm allowing him to give me, but he's getting mad because it's a game. It's totally a game and they keep you on your toes, literally on your toes. I remember one time he got jealous about somebody who I didn't even cheat on him or anything and I wasn't even interested in other people. But he always thought I was. And that's a way to manipulate you, like the jealousy part. And I remember he got jealous and he threw food in the kitchen during dinner. He stood up and started throwing food and plates on the kitchen floor. And I am embarrassed to say that I cleaned it up because I felt it was my fault that he reacted that way. And that's how far deep he got me. And I had a friend who I told him about an incident. We're not going to get into it. And she was like, honey, he's abusing you. And I was like, yeah, but he says he loves me. It was so confusing, you guys. It really screws up with your head. It really messes you up. So anyway, I got that out of that relationship. But I want to warn you, whenever somebody love bombs you, just put a pink flag. Let's not do a red flag. Let's do a pink flag because the guy or the woman or the non-binary person might be just truly, truly like you and truly feel those feelings, but just stay alert when that happens. Okay. That's all I'm saying. And don't rush into anything, especially if they start love bombing you. I would definitely take it easy and check out if they have the other traits of a narcissist, which, by the way, all these memes that I have up that I focus on a certain aspect or aspects in every relationship coaching live. So just if you want to see all of the memes that I have, all the cards that I have, go to my YouTube. And if you can subscribe, that would be amazing. And it's YouTube at the State of Grace Fraga. Make sure you do the capitals. If you're watching from YouTube, please subscribe. That would be wonderful. I love to help others. And, this is one of the ways that I do it. And So subscribe to my YouTube. Sorry, I'm distracted because I'm engineering this too, so it's a little hard. So let me actually go on to the next. Let me get this out. I'm gonna go on to the next meme that I made for you guys, and I'm gonna put these memes up in my on my socials on Twitter and Instagram and all that. But if you want to see the whole collection, they're popping up on my YouTube every day. I have one, and I think I'm on like number 5 or 6, and I have a few cards. But so let's go to card number 3. Okay, this was card number 2. Card number 3, where are you? Here, no, we need to. Okay, sorry, I'm engineering again. I will talk to myself because that's what's happening. Okay, now we're gonna go to one that's really interesting, you guys. Okay, and this one, a lot of people know what it is, right? Let me see. Oops, remove. Let me see. Stop screen. Okay, I got to stop screen, and now I'm able to. Sorry, guys, little glitch in my sharing. There it is. Okay. So now this is something that you have heard about many, many times, right? So it's called gaslighting. And what they do is they make you doubt yourself. That's what gaslighting means, right? They do it in different ways. Okay, these are some of the ways that they do it. They deny their actions, they accuse you of lying, and they twist reality. Yes, those are the 3 things that they do, besides others, but it's all basically around those 3 techniques, so to speak. So they really make you feel like you're crazy. And I do remember in my personal experience when I was with a narcissist, I did think I was crazy because, but I had better memory because he was much older. So I had better memory than him. So whenever they denied their actions, I'd be like, hey, I got receipts. Look at this text, or look at this, or look at that. When he accused me of lying, I would be like, no, this is what I said. So I would try to be logical with them, which, by the way, don't even try because it's pointless. Logic does not work with them because their goal is to make you feel crazy. And if you apply logic, then you know that you are not the crazy one who's playing games, it's them. So they want to keep you on your toes, right? This is, by the way, gaslighting is after they love bombed you and they got you. Okay. So that's why I made this card number 3. So they want you to question your sanity. So that's the main thing of this particular weapon. They want you to question your sanity. My advice is stay strong, use logic, maybe not while talking to them, or you can do it if you want, just to play with their mind. That's what I used to do. I think I kind of like, I didn't gaslight him, but I was like with the truth. It kind of like messed him up a little bit, which was great. So the truth shall set you free. That is so true. So just speak your truth. And of course, they're not going to be receptive, but speak your truth to yourself. Definitely have confidence. Another thing is, when you're with a narcissist, you are embarrassed because you're like, how could I fall for this shit? What am I doing? So it's really hard. But if you talk to a friend or even a therapist, I would definitely, there's many places you can go that will be free. And also, there's one that's very affordable called betterhelp.com. And I think it's quite affordable. So, definitely if you feel like you're in one of these situations, definitely please reach out for help. I also can help you, spot the narcissistic traits. I'm a relationship coach, and you can book my services if you want via DMs. Just go ahead and DM me if you're on IG, or if you're on YouTube, just go ahead and let me see. I'm trying to figure out how you can contact me. other than DMs. Well, if you're on YouTube, just check out my Instagram, follow me, and DM me. I do check my DMs on Instagram. I also check Facebook DMs very often, and Twitter. So those three social medias, you can contact me and DM me and say, hey, I think I'm with a narcissist, or hey, I'm trying to heal from my narcissistic abuse. I not only am trained because I'm a certified relationship coach, but I'm also have the experience of having a parent who was a narcissistic abuser and also had a romantic relationship with a narcissistic abuser, and it was a long-term relationship. So I'm very, very, very familiar. I can help you spot the red flags and help you get out of that relationship. So anyway, please contact me if you need help, and if you feel I can help you, contact betterhelp.com. But I can help you as well, or probably even better, because I have so much experience, you guys. It's sad that I do, but I definitely have experience. So anyway, so that's card number 3, and I'm going to post these cards on all my socials, probably today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow. Okay. So gaslighting is the big one. And let me remove this and stop screen. Okay. So let's go to card numero cuatro. So let's go. Let me pull it up. And here we are. Card number cuatro. Where are you? There you are. And I'm engineering this whole live. So bear with me, you guys. Okay, though this one is very good. So I made all these memes for you guys. And again, you can find all the memes on my YouTube. They're being dropped daily. And I think I'm almost done with that drop. And also on my TikTok, by the way, if you want to subscribe to my TikTok, you would love my TikTok. I have so much. And there I have a carousel with all these cards, all these memes, or whatever you want to call it, right? So let's share this one, which would be card number 4. There we are. All right. So this one is ignoring boundaries. Oh, yes, they do. Narcs test or ignore your limits. Like they will read your texts, they follow you, and not necessarily like stalk you, but sometimes they will do it where it looks normal. I will give you an example. My ex would want to go to every stand up comedy show that I did, not because maybe to support me, yes, but also because he wanted to make sure that I wouldn't talk to other people, or make sure he had control over who I socialized with. It was really weird. And it was just insane. I was like, listen, I can go by myself. I've been going by myself to comedy shows forever. And before you came into my life. So, but no, that would definitely be something. He would also sneak behind me when I was on my computer. And so he would try to see what I was doing constantly. Okay. If you set boundaries, that will lead to arguments and anger for sure. I remember one time, and again, I'm giving you my personal experience to see if it helps you. I'm making myself vulnerable to help you. Okay. So I remember that one time on setting boundaries. Let me see. What was I going to tell you? I forgot. I have ADHD. I forgot. It was really interesting setting boundaries. Okay, I'll remember it. Okay. So, yeah, so it will lead to arguments and anger. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Okay. So, he was retired. So, he was a retired actor, so he was always home, right? And so, I would work and come home, and every time I came home, he was there. And that's not a bad thing if the person is not a narcissist, but if they are, it's torturous, okay? Because you don't never know when they're going to switch. That light switch is going to click, and I would have butterflies in my stomach, in the end of the relationship. So he I said, "Listen, can you like go out with your friends for like an hour so I can have time to myself at the house?" And oh my God, oh, you don't love me anymore and you don't want me around. And oh my God, it was like, I'm just asking you for an hour so I can have time. So it's like when I tried to set boundaries, he would get absolutely insanely mad. Okay. So my advice to you when that happens, you guys, hold your ground. Okay. Now, all these advice, little at the bottom of the card, I give you an advice or a piece of advice or something to do. Yes, you can do it, but the main goal is to get out of that relationship. It's just torturous to be in an abusive relationship. You deserve better. You don't have to be in this relationship. You don't have to put up with this bullshit. You don't have to put up with their shit, with their sickness. No. Okay. So, again, if you need help, DM me on Instagram, on Twitter or Facebook, and I will respond. And also, if you go to the State of Grace shop, I have some bundle deals. And if you DM me within the next week, I will give you a 30-minute free consultation. So just DM me and you will get your 30-minute free consultation. And if you like how I help you, then we will continue. And if you feel like, okay, I've gotten everything I need to get in 30 minutes, then that's fine. I just want to help other people get out of this nightmare. It really is a nightmare. So that was card number 3. And I will post them on all socials. And if you do have any comments or anything, any questions, just go ahead and put them on the comments, okay? On Twitter, I know there's people on Twitter. I love my Twitterers, my exes, but not my exes. I love my Xers. Okay, I'll call you guys Xers because exes, no bueno. By the way, speaking of Xers, of excess, you can actually buy my book. Let me show you on the State of Grace shop. And it's called Love at First X, and it's a humorous guide to help you deal with the breakup aftermath. Okay. And you can also, again, if you're dealing with a breakup or your dating life is hell, you can definitely DM me and get 30 minutes of free relationship coaching by me online. We can do that online on Zoom, or we can do it on StreamYard. That's way more fun on StreamYard. You have all the graphics. So definitely you can DM me within the next week on IG, Twitter, or Facebook. So DM me and let me know, hey, I want to use the offer of 30-minute relationship coaching, free relationship coaching, and I will be there for you. So next week, okay, we have 2 on YouTube. Hey, YouTubers, hello. You can actually comment on YouTube, and it's great. Let me give you the lowdown of what I have for next week. So next week at 11:30, I have Dylan Brody, okay? And he is amazing. He's neurodiverse. He's in the autism spectrum. He's brilliant. And he will talk about neurodivergence, neurodiversity. I think that's the correct word. Then on August 6th, which is, again, a Tuesday at 11:30, like the usual, we will continue the Narcissistic Abuse series. And then on August 13th, I have a special guest. You will be amazed. I will not tell you their name because Dylan Brody has been a guest on the State of Grace podcast. You can check it out. It's the last episode, and he was just amazing. So he was brilliant, so smart, and just his insights are like mind blowing. You can also watch the shorts on YouTube. So August 13th, I will have an amazing guest. And August 20th is my birthday. So I'm going to skip that day and then resume August 27th. So thank you guys for tuning in. Again, DM me if you feel like you would like to take advantage of the 30-minute free relationship coaching, whether it's narcissistic abuse, breakups, dating, or you're in a relationship. I can help you. I've done it all. I have experience, and I'm also trained and certified by IAP. So anyway, I know I can help you guys. Definitely. I help all my friends with their love life. I've always done that. That's why I decided to become a relationship coach, because I'm like, I got to do this. I have the experience. I have the friends that need the help, right? And then I also have the training. So anyway, you guys, thank you for joining me. I love you so much. and I appreciate you allowing me to help you. This quantum field paradigm timeline is all about helping others and not expecting anything in return. That's what it's all about, I feel. And I know I'm getting quantum physics. By the way, if you like quantum physics and you like like all that crazy fun stuff of timelines and manifesting, I have a podcast called Brain Babes with my friend Crystal, and we're going to talk about AI on August 9th. It's at 7 p.m. And it's all about AI. We're going to see, is it good for humanity? Is it scary? Is it going to deplete jobs? Is it going to help make our lives better or worse? I mean, it's going fast, you guys. So we're going to talk about that. And this Friday, Brain Babes, same podcast, we're doing top 10 roast. It's going to be the top 10 shows, the best shows of 2024. So I have a lot of lives and a lot of stuff. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You will get notifications. It's a lot of fun because I post a lot there, and all my lives and everything I do is going directly there, and it stays on YouTube. Okay. Let's keep growing the following so we can help more people. That's the goal. All right, my loves. I love you, and I will see you next Tuesday at 11:30 a.m. Pacific time, and that would be 1:30 p.m. Central time and 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. Have an amazing rest of your week and stay away from narcs, please.